What's up, everybody? So I am selling another Alienware M14x R2, and this is actually my personal gaming laptop. And for those who do not know or who haven't been tracking me on eBay, I've sold hundreds of laptops. I'm a refurbisher. I've been working on laptops for 3 years now, and this is my pride and joy, and I am selling it. Why am I selling it? I'm moving. I don't need it. So anyways, this computer, to start off, has Windows 8 and Windows 7 on it. So dual boot, you can read the description of the perks of dual booting, and also say you don't want one of the operating systems, you can delete that and free up more space. However, this is a 640 gigabyte hard drive, and there is a lot of space on it to begin with. So essentially it was 640 gigabytes, 320 gigs for one operating system, and another 320 gigs for the other operating system. Cosmetically, it's actually in very good condition. There is a scratch here on the mouse pad, as you can see that. However, it doesn't cause any functional issues. As you can see here, the mouse is responding correctly. So that's really the only issue. As you can see, everything else looks great. Yeah, it's there's no dead pixels. This is actually a brand new screen, by the way. I installed this screen about 3 months ago. And then on the back side, it's in very good condition. No scratches. Yeah, like I said, I've been taking care of computers for years, and I don't let my babies go to waste. So yeah, so that's the functional or the cosmetic condition. Now you do see here that it's licensed for Windows 7, and you do have that COA on the bottom of the computer. However, like I said, later on I installed Windows 8, so you're going to be dual booting. And right now what you see is Windows 8. So with Windows 8, you have of course the features like the tiles. Right now I'm running this on 2 other screens. Let me zoom out here for you so you can see this. So I got the screen on the left, I got the laptop in the middle, and the screen on the right. And this is like extended. And this is one of the features that you can do with this laptop, because it has a mini display port as well as VGA and HDMI. So right now I'm using the mini display port, and I have an adapter to the VGA. And then I also have just a VGA hooked up into the laptop. So then you are able to actually extend the landscape and run it off of 3 monitors. Well, that's including the laptop as well, of course. But so as you can see here, you have all the tiles, such as like Windows 8. You have all the Office programs that are already installed, and then you can go into your desktop, which looks the same across all computers here, or all the displays. So that's that. And so on Windows 8, you're going to have Google Chrome that's coming with it. You have some of the latest updates. You're going to have Microsoft Office 2013 Pro. So you're going to have those features. Now, what I'm going to do is going to turn the computer, I'm going to restart the computer actually. And when I restart the computer, I am going to boot up Windows 7. So, and that's for anybody who hasn't dual booted before. It's simple. As the computer boots up, you're going to see an option that's going to say Windows 8 and Windows 7. So when that display pops up, you simply select which one you want. Now after 30 seconds, if you don't select, then it's automatically going to default to Windows 8. And so at that time, it's like I said, it's going to go right to Windows 8. So you're going to have to select Windows 7, and then you're going to go into that. Now, while this is loading up, I'm going to talk about the specs. So with this computer, you have an Intel i7 running at 3.3 gigahertz. Oh, I'm sorry, 2.3 gigahertz per core. Oh, by the way, this is the screen I was telling you about. So you have 30 seconds. and you can just use your arrow keys or you can use the mouse. We're going to select Windows 7. So anyway, yes, i7 at 2.3 gigahertz, and it overclocks itself to 3.3 gigahertz. So that's some mad speed. And then in addition to that, you have 8 gigs of RAM, and you have an NVIDIA 650M GT, and that's 2 gigs of video RAM. So that's pretty kick-ass. This is going to run any game. So if you guys send me messages and you're like, hey, what games will this run? It's going to run any game on medium to high settings, even the newer games. This is a beast. I was running, Watch Dogs at high settings. It runs Skyrim on ultra settings with no anti-aliasing. So this thing is a beast. If you want to, you can upgrade the RAM. However, I see no point. Nowadays, 8 gigs of RAM is perfectly fine to game anything. However, if you want to, you can upgrade up to 12 gigs of RAM. This will handle 12 gigs of RAM if that's what you would like to do, and go from there. And then, as I mentioned before, 640 gigs of hard drive space. Now that's a new hard drive as well. It's only been about 2 months old, so I included that as well. And of course, you're going to be getting it. You're also going to be getting a mouse with this. It's just a wired mouse, nothing fancy that I'm including with this, because hey, you're going to be gaming. I want you guys to be ready. As soon as you get the laptop, I want you to be able to start gaming. So that's why I'm including a wired mouse. Just a USB mouse, nothing fancy like I said. However, bonus either way. So Windows 7, and on the Windows 7 operating system, I basically have the games. So Windows 8's more like Office, if you want to go that direction. And then with Windows 7, it's more games. So I have Skyrim, and then I have Dead Space. So what I'm going to do is actually show you the Alienware Command Center, which is actually going to be on, which is on Windows 8 as well. So it's on both operating systems. Of course, you have Wi-Fi, you have Bluetooth, and all that. With this, and you have some amazing sound as well. The Alienware computers, most of them actually have pretty amazing sound with the Klipsch speakers. Yeah, it sounds pretty sweet. So this is the Alienware Command Center. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to go through the Alien FX because that's what most people are interested in. Now the Alien FX is basically, you can customize this. So right now this is green, it's hard to see, but this is purple, this is red. It's changing colors right now, so this went to blue. You have these that change colors too. You have this that changes colors, this that changes colors, the little indicator for the battery and caps lock, that changes colors as well. So for example, there's custom themes here. You can customize your theme, or you can actually just go and select a theme. So we select engage. It gives you a preview of what it looks like. So this is the preview, and then if we hit apply, boom, now we're engaged. We're engaged to kick butt. Okay. Looking at Alien Blood. Alien Blood's pretty cool. So that's the preview. You simply click apply. I clicked apply, and boom, you got Alien Blood. So it is pretty badass. That's that. Now I'm going to open up Skyrim briefly here, and like I said, this comes with the DLCs, including the high resolution textures. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Ultra, and then OK, and then I just turn off anti-aliasing. Because honestly, when you have it on ultra settings, it doesn't really make a huge difference. All it does is suck on video RAM. And also, I have on my Windows 7, it's running 3 screens as well. So of course, you're not going to be getting the 2 other monitors with this. However, you can get some monitors off of eBay real cheap and hook them up to this, so that way you're triple wielding screens. So click on new. So So this is just to give you an idea of the frame rate on ultra settings and see how much of a beast this is. I was actually playing Far Cry 3 on high to ultra settings with no anti-aliasing, and it looked phenomenal. That's an awesome game, by the way, Far Cry 3. And then you have the opening here. Presents. And I'm looking around here, you can see fluid frame rates, and this is on ultra settings at 1600 by 900, which is HD, which is the HD screen that you see. That's only like 3 months old. So looking around, so majestic, so majestic. Yep, I'm awake. So yeah, that's that. As you can see, ultra settings, amazing frame rates. Need I say more? You guys want to play Battlefield 3? Psh, cakewalk. You guys want to play Battlefield 4? Psh, cakewalk. You should at least be getting medium to high, at least high, even high. If you want to play WoW, psh, WoW is going to be WoW. Maxed out settings, no problem. So, when you guys get this computer with the Windows 7 and the Windows 8, well, when you boot up Windows 7, you're going to have the alien blood. So, you're going to be all set up with that. Of course, it's going to come with the power supply, and as I said before, the mouse. So, if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know, and I will be sure to answer your questions promptly. Thanks again, guys, for viewing another video.